Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my meshes before, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will get twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust it's for a good reason. We have crossed paths for a purpose. So thank you regardless for stopping by, and if you stick around it'll be lovely to have you with us. So thank you to everyone as always. I've just been reading through my emails today and I have been replying to as many as I can. The people who have requested service information about my services and things like that, and all just emails about all the love you've sent to me, wishing me happy Easter and saying, you know, how glad you are that I had such a nice break with my kids and everything. Thank you so much. It means so much to me, all the love you all send me. And just quickly before I get into the message, I've had an influx of people asking about my retreat in Scotland. There's only one place left in that retreat. And I sent everyone the email back today, just giving them the same information. I've only one place left, so whoever, it's going to be the case of the first person who decides to go for it, you'll get that place, but one place left only. So, and obviously there's still some, and obviously there's still some places left for the retreat in October, but the May retreat, the river retreat and the blue moon retreat in Scotland is only got one place left. So it's just going to be a case of first person to book, first person to take that last place. But thank you everyone who's reached out for information. So let's get into this message, and happy Easter. This energy is absolutely sublime. It's just sublime. I cannot describe it. And tonight when I was shuffling my Christ Consciousness deck, this card flew out and I put it back in and then it came out again, and I was just felt guided to leave it out on the table. So, and this is the Holy Grail card, Sacred Union Within. And, you know, there's two people in this card, obviously, Jesus and Mary Magdalene. But the true Sacred Union is within all of us, right here. So, you know, I feel so many of you have been going through a lot of changes, a lot of healing lately, and you're now understanding more than ever that your twin flame journey, the whole point of the twin flame journey is to find that sacred union right here. So this card comes out just as a reminder. Yes, there's two people on the card, and you know, we all understand that we meet the other half of us in human form, the other part of our soul frequency, the yang to our yang, the yin to our yang, but it really is all here. You know, we meet another person who triggers the healing journey, but the sacred union is in every single one of us. Man, woman, it's here. So I'm just going to leave that out because it's always a nice reminder. And plus, I definitely feel the message could have a lot to do with sacred union as well. So let's do it. I'm going to get my chime. I'm going to get that before I forget. So, calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. I can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So let's clear the energy. I set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings, To every single person who connects with this message, channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Okay, I just heard believe in the impossible. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is coming through with this message. Okay, so I've just heard circumstances have been the issue here, not the love, not the fact, yeah, it's nothing to do with the fact you don't love each other, nothing to do with the fact you don't want to be together. Circumstances have caused issues for this connection. So there could be some circumstances here that have been blocking this or getting in the way of this connection. My nose is so itchy. So this card coming out here, I feel, is not a coincidence. Because I feel this is two people here who are both completely aligned, who are in sacred union within themselves. They're both aligned for physical union. Yes. But circumstances have been delaying this connection. So I want to find out a little bit more. Sorry. So let me pull a few more cards from the Christ consciousness first of all. And let's see what's going on here. And I've got my tarot out. I've got Mother Mary's deck. Because today I have been feeling really beautiful connection with Yeshua coming through, and Mother Mary is my main guide every single day. So it was just such a nice meditation today, connecting with Yeshua. And the first thing he said to me today was, peace be with you. And I said, peace be with you also. And it was just such a nice moment. Today is such a celebration, and look what just came out. The heart. What would love do? And this is one of my favourite cards, not just out of this deck, but out of all my decks, because I love it. It's just like an outpouring of love. All of a sudden feel really emotional. And I feel this is two people here who have known for a long time. They are aligned. They are ready. They're at a point now where they're both ready to reconnect physically. But there has been some circumstances here. And it may have taken you both a while to get to this point where you both feel that the only... Sorry, itchy eye now as well. So someone could be feeling an itchy eye at the time. I feel this is two people who have taken a long time to truly find this beautiful connection and this balance. This is two people, there could have been a lot of sadness, a lot of regret from the past. But whoever I'm connecting to here, there's a lot of emotions because there's just so much love flowing between the two of you. I feel that. But circumstances have caused some sort of delay or blockage on this connection, and it's not because of the lack of love or the lack of wanting to be together. It's something else has got in the way. But also I'm feeling, whoever this is for, there's a mutual understanding here. That there hasn't been any, there's no negativity between you. There's only love. There's an understanding, a mutual understanding. I just heard the masculine's got cabin fever. So the masculine maybe has felt like they've been really anxious to return to you. The cabin fever, forgive me if I'm wrong, is I feel like when someone, is that not to do with like being trapped at sea and you're stuck in the cabin and you've got nowhere to go because it's just sea all around you and you're stuck in this cabin out in the ocean. You know, a kind of lost at sea cabin fever where, you know, you haven't seen land or you feel lost at sea type thing. And so I've never heard that before for the masculine, but that would make sense. If this masculine has been desperate to return to you, they feel ready now, you feel ready. But outside circumstances has been the problem. Now I'm seeing red roses. So I feel this person almost like, you know, I just can't wait to return and show you how much you mean to me and show you the romantic side that you maybe wished I'd shown you more of in the past. A lot of regret and emotions from this person. Oh. Now, I'm hearing Karma Chameleon by Culture Club, and that's generally the song that my guides give me when someone has had a lot of karma to deal with as well. So maybe this masculine has had a lot of karma clearing to deal with. So maybe that's been another delay as well. Yeah, there was someone they had to cut the cords with from their past. Now, it could have been an ex or someone that was keeping them stuck in some way, but they had to cut the cords with someone from their past, maybe someone that they had to forgive. You know, if they were holding on, if the masculine's holding on to animosity in a previous relationship, it affects their way of connecting to you and loving you if they're not released pain from a previous situation. So I feel this person had to cut the cords from a previous relationship. This card came out, the humbleness, modesty and humility. And this card came out just as I was hearing the term cabin fever. So maybe this person has had to go through some sort of ego death. Also, they might have, like this person may have been very much of the mindset, you know, they wanted to do what they wanted, you know, that I feel, I don't know why I'm feeling this energy from this person. The resurrection cards here on the bottom. So this is someone who is going through some sort of transformation. And the resurrection card is a renewal. So I've just realised what day is today. So something about the energy this person's feeling right now, they're feeling this renewal and they're feeling this kind of renewed sense of purpose when it comes to you, Divine Feminine. They're seeing the light now. But the thing I was feeling a moment ago was someone who was quite stubborn and quite thrown, it's a good Scottish word, quite thrown about so that person could have made out like right. So I'm trying to tell you what I'm feeling here. So if this person had not cut the cords from a toxic situation from their past, you know, like an ex-wife or someone who hurt them or used them or made them feel some kind of way about relationships, this person may have taken that out on you in some way, and you know, when they started to have feelings for you, for example, they just immediately started to think, no, I'm not going back down this road because last time this happened to me, you know, I got stuck in a situation or they've done such and such to me. So this person definitely had a lot of negativity towards a previous situation, which meant they kind of took out on you. And that's the best way I can describe it. This person was taking out a lot of hurt and pain from a previous situation on you. So they could have been quite cruel, they could have been quite harsh, they could have made you think like they were very unempathetic towards you when the last time you saw them, because that's kind of what I'm feeling. But with what would love do in this situation makes me think now this person is really finally starting to understand the power of this connection and the power of the love you share with them. I'm going to get some more on that in a moment from my love oracle. Well, there we go. The open door. Christ is within you. So there's some sort of opportunity coming in here. There's an opportunity to move forward, to change things, to renew this connection, a renewal of this connection. And I feel that whatever the circumstances were, whatever the blockages were, the outside circumstances, I feel they're being removed. I feel they're being removed. They're being, something is being done by the divine, by the angels here. Archangel Raphael is definitely an angel who's working closely with you both, which I'm not surprised with what would love do with the heart chakra energy. But I feel like something is being removed here. The garden, receiving and healing. So something you're both ready to receive here. Now, I feel you've both been doing the work. You've both been doing the work. And I've got the forgiveness card here and the modern vintage. So this is about seeing things from a different perspective. Seeing, and look what's right behind that. That's stubborn, stuck energy. Refusing to see the truth. But these two cards, the forgiveness and the modern vintage, is about when you start to understand that the old way of thinking, your old patterns, your old mindsets are no longer working. So whatever it was, this person definitely had some sort of stuck negative mindset around relationships, around commitment, because of someone they hadn't cut cords with from their past. But forgiveness here is so important. And I feel with that, because when that humility card came out, I definitely felt stubborn energy. Someone who they'd almost taken out their frustration and annoyance. Maybe they hadn't fully ever had out with a person from their past. They maybe hadn't told the person from their past how much they'd wronged them or hurt them, and it definitely affected you in this person's relationship here. But now this person is seeing the gravity and the pull towards you that they cannot deny anymore. But there is some sort of renew here and some sort of opportunity coming, some opportunity for you both to be happy. And the living from the heart space, softening and being more open to love. So that's what I feel about this person. There's something is changing and transforming, and obviously the lotus blooms in darkness. And this person definitely has had to go through something, some sort of harsh facing of reality here to make them see things differently. The Ankh and the key to life. So now that is just all about when you start to understand your journey, you start to understand your spiritual journey, your growth, and your past lives as well. So connections to Atlantis and Egypt and things. You start to fully understand that the whole point of us being here is love. Every single thing we are here to do is focused on love. And when your soul awakens, you start to understand that love is the only thing you truly have to focus on. Because the more you focus on love, the more everything else clicks into place for you. Love is the answer to every equation. Love is the answer to every question. And I feel this person is finally understanding that the one thing that they were running from and really negative about is the one thing that can actually change their life. And I think that's what this person is now understanding. Yeah, the teacher card. There's Jesus, Yeshua. Follow my lead. Understand why you are here. This was the whole point. This was the whole point. This was the crux. The crux. And when you actually think about it, when people say the crux of why Jesus was here, and the actual the crucifixion, the actual cross that Jesus was crucified on is called a crux. And everything he went through, everything he endured, and everything, the crown of thorns and everything it happened to him, all his chakras, his palms, his feet, everything was a display. He was put on display on a crux. But the entire crux of the matter was to lead us here to love. That was the entire crux. That was the point. And actually the word crux means the point. The crux, the point of everything Yeshua, everything Jesus Christ has done for us and is still doing for us today, is to make us understand that love is the most important thing. That's all he came to teach. Love and humility and forgiveness. And when you really look at the entire process, there was nothing that he went through was in vain, because it's all been a part of the journey that's taken us all to this point where humanity is seeing things differently. This is all Yeshua wanted for us back then, and now we are accomplishing the one thing he was there to help us awaken to back then at the time of the crucifixion. And so it's just it must be a real special thing for Yeshua to behold now, to see so many around the world actually awakening to the truth that he tried to bring forward. So nothing was in vain, because we all know the entire point, the crux, was love. And I think for the first time the world's starting to see that. So this card wanted to jump out: apology and forgiveness. Now, remember, I got the forgiveness card in the Christ consciousness deck here. So this was the first card that came out. And we have the Ace of Water here in the bottom, which is the Ace of Cups. So, I mean, that really says it all. This person feels this love. They feel the love. They understand the love. But I do feel they took a lot of their pain out on you. And now this person feels emotional. They wonder if you're going to hear them out, because I feel this person almost treated you with contempt for loving them. They could have treated you with contempt for telling them you cared about them or you loved them, because I feel this person almost like love triggered them in some way. And it was because maybe whoever the toxic person was in their, see, reflection. You reflected something back to them that definitely triggered them. If someone from their past used love, for example, as a way to make them do things for them, by telling them, oh, I love you, please do this, I'm just using that as an example. This person saw love as some sort of negative thing. And it definitely, so I just realised the word down there, projection and reflection. This person was projecting a lot of their anger and frustration because someone from their past that they hadn't cut cords with was still lingering and keeping them stuck in that negative mindset around love. And I feel this person did treat you with contempt, and you might have, as I say, felt this person was, see the rejection cards in the bottom. This person either feared rejection or they rejected you. Fragmented, loss and rejection. So this person, if this person felt rejected or hurt from a previous situation, they were taking that frustration and pain and suffering that they should have really voiced to the person at the time, they were taking out on you, if that makes sense. That's how I feel. That's what I'm feeling coming through. And it makes sense because the apology card, the first card out, and the Ace of Cups, and then the rejection and the and the projection and the rejection. So this person may have been harsh to you, may have said something quite cruel to you because they were almost treating you like the person who hurt them. So it says fulfillment, wishes and celebration, abundance and gifts. So there's something here, and I was feeling that right from the start when that Sacred Union card kept coming out. I feel this is two people who are ready. They are ready for this union. They are ready for this sacred physical union. And there's some sort of reward or wish being granted here because they've both succeeded. But there was obviously some sort of external circumstances that the divine has had to change. So let me find out a bit more about that. So third eye, regret and growth. And it says summer in the bottom of that deck. So something could have happened during the summer. Repression and regret. Third eye and clarity. So last summer, or a summer in the past couple of years, something could have happened here where this person, it says repression and regret. So almost I get that Four of Pentacles energy. This person just held back. This person was refusing to see the truth, or this person was refusing to give you the truth about their feelings. But I do feel with this third eye and the growth and the summer card, it makes me think this person's awakened to the truth now. They're seeing clarity, because obviously that sun energy is truth and clarity as well. But spiritual growth. So this person is now feeling sadness and regret here for not seeing something sooner. That's what I feel. Tell me about the circumstances, please, if you can, with this deck. Tell me about the circumstances, the external circumstances. Okay, self-love, intention. So I feel this person was, or maybe you as well, Divine Feminine, there were some sort of external circumstances here where maybe you were both in a really bad mindset. Look, assistance from spirit guides. So yeah, I feel both of you here have been in a really negative state about this connection. And you, Divine Feminine, couldn't help it, because obviously you maybe told this person you loved them and they treated you harshly. Instead of being happy that you loved them, they could have treated you with contempt, and it left you feeling confused and maybe in a dark space as well. Hence the self-love card. But control issues makes me think that your masculine was trying to control the narrative of this connection. So the more you were healing and doing the work, I feel the more this person was resisting with that repression. So this person was definitely ignoring, repressing their intuition in some way. They were refusing to see clearly, trying to control the narrative. But with the assistance of spirit guides here, it makes me think that there's been a lot of divine intervention and support for this connection. Yes, self-worth and expectations. So, and thoughts and feeling isolated. So there was definitely, you both have been isolated here and kept apart for a long time here, I feel, just because you both had a lot of, you both had a lot of internal work to do. And what does this card say? North Node, Cosmic and Purpose. So there's something here. Now that card also made me feel like there was some sort of purpose you had together here. So whatever it is that you guys are supposed to be doing together, it makes me feel like there was something that the divine had to step in here to change or to resolve, because I feel a very stuck energy in the cycles here and action. So this person just wasn't taking action. And look at the rose tinted glasses and confusion. So yeah, there was something about and there's that, I split the deck on karma. Remember I heard karma chameleon? I just feel this person was stuck in a karmic cycle because they were refusing to see clearly. They were refusing to connect with their third eye. They were refusing to allow their spirit guides to help them or assist them. That's what I feel. This person was repressing their gifts. They were refusing to listen. Yeah, they were refusing to listen to their intuition, even though their heart was crying out for them to reconnect to you. This person knows they have to make things right, because this is, whoever I'm connected to, your divine feminine, I feel you have been healed and ready for this for a long time. But this masculine was just very controlling and refuse to listen to their intuition. So Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, so fire sign, and reunion and soul ties. And we got the resurrection. Look at that. Rebirth and the winter energy and twin flames. So you got that renewal. There's something here. And the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. There's something, okay, so double ace. In fact, we've got triple ace out here now. Tell me what this person's next move is here. Tell me what this person's next move is. We've got the apology. Oh my goodness. Now I had to focus my eyes here because I was trying to read the word at the top there, but I failed to look. The next move, union. Union. Cold and detached. So either you, Divine Feminine, have detached from this masculine completely, and that is what is pushing them into this fight or flight. I have to make a move now. I have to take action now. Or this masculine is just feeling so guilty because they detached and went cold on their feminine. But that's what I feel. This person was so resistant to love, so resistant to change. And I feel you probably, Divine Feminine, thought, why is this not working? Why have I done everything? I've been healing. I've been doing it by the book. I've been doing my utmost to be focused on myself and, you know, all the things. And it's because this masculine has been repressing their, Pluto transformation on the bottom. And right behind Pluto and transformation is ego, vanity and pride. And that is exactly what I was feeling. This person was prideful, they were controlling, they were refusing, point blank refusing to let their gifts come through. Their third eye, you know, I feel like they completely repressed their connection to the divine. I split the deck on spirit guides and third eye, look. That's what I said. This person has been repressing their spirit guides, repressing their divine gifts. Repression, see? Regret. Give me a couple more here and I'm going to pull just a few tarot. I'm not going to make this too long. So receive and be open, contracts and commitment and opportunity. So you saw that open door. So be ready to receive some sort of commitment here or opportunity to reconnect with this person. Your higher self has been activated. So your higher self is bringing this in. Your higher self is, look, solid foundation. I feel your higher self has been really struggling because your higher self can see that you have been more than ready for this union for a long time, Divine Feminine. And your higher self masculine has been more than ready to bring your masculine back to you in the physical. But it's your human, the human version of your masculine side. The human manifestation of your masculine side that was staying stuck in ego, that was refusing to let their wall down, refusing to let their pride and ego, you know, they refused to let go of that. It was almost like this person saying, I'm done with love, I'm not interested in love, I'm not gonna, and even though they knew deep down in their heart that you were not the one, you were not the enemy, you were not the person who had hurt them or wronged them, they took it all out on you. And I feel like I'm crying here because I feel like this masculine is just so glad to get this out. they have been repressing their emotions, their love, their spiritual gifts, everything. And I feel this person has had numerous heart chakra awakenings because they keep closing their heart again. So, so you might be someone who might be feeling, sorry, I just saw a message coming into my phone. So you might be someone who is thinking, I always feel like my masculine's heart's open. I feel like we're connecting really beautifully, and then something happens and I feel like them closing off again. And that's because this person, wow, the star. And that is because this person has had to have numerous heart chakra healings, I feel, with Archangel Raphael, the star. So you did get the card of wish fulfillment. So there's something here you both have, it's taken a long time for this to balance out. Wow, just as I say that, the Temperance card, which is sacred union within and balance and balancing out those yin yang energies. So it's taken a while, but because you both have endured here, and I feel the delay has been, the external circumstances has just been your masculine's inability to listen to their guidance, or inability to allow themselves to feel. And I do feel that this person lacked empathy in the past, but I do feel a huge weight off this person's shoulders now too. Well, look at that, the Ace of Cups come out again, it came out in the other deck. A huge weight has been lifted off this person's shoulder, King of Cups, because they're finally no longer holding back or holding on to some sort of resentment. They may have cut the cords and forgiven someone from their past here, which has allowed them to, go through the motions here, and now they're rushing back in to maybe tell you, you know, I treated you like the enemy, when actually you were the person who, was good for me, who was there for me, who loved me. It wasn't you that was the enemy. And I feel this person definitely knows they treated you like you were. And there's a Queen of Cups. So the Queen and King of Cups here, two people who are very much emotionally connected. And the Eight of Cups here. And the Nine of Wands. So yeah, this person is not ready to give up on this connection, despite the fact that they might feel that you've walked away now, you've moved on. But I do feel this person knows that they have to try. They have to try. Six of Pentacles, they have to try and make the effort here to balance things out with you. Oh, this one just shot out on its own. Knight of Cups. Now remember, I saw those red roses and I said this person wants to show you a romantic side. They want to show you a romantic side they never showed you before. And there's a Hanged Man. So this person is now seeing things from a different perspective. They're understanding. See? The Moon. They're understanding now that they were under some sort of illusion here. Three of Swords, that you were the enemy. You were the person who... It's almost like if this person had had their heart broken in a previous toxic situation, they were seeing you as this heartbreak. They were seeing you as just another heartbreak. They were under some illusion that you were the one, you were the enemy who was going to hurt them and break their heart all over again. And they're seeing things differently now. Tell me what this person is planning here for their Divine Feminine. What is this person planning for their Divine Feminine, please? And thank you. Oh, that's one. So, the Five of Pentacles. So, they're planning to make you feel like you're not... I feel like the Five of Pentacles is this person either feeling like they've been left out in the cold from you, or this person wants to make you feel... Yeah, so there's Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups and Five of Pentacles. So this person wants you to to realise that they didn't abandon you because they didn't reject you because they didn't care. With the Nine of Cups, they want you to know, I didn't abandon you because I didn't abandon you or reject you because I don't love you, because you're actually everything I could want in a person. That's what I feel this person's going to want to say to you. I didn't reject you because I didn't feel something. I didn't reject you because you weren't the full package to me. I didn't reject you because you didn't embody everything that I wanted in a person. I rejected you because I was scared because of my previous situation. Yeah, Five of Wands in the bottom, because I still hadn't healed and cut the cords from another situation that caused a lot of drama and pain in my life. And the World card there, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person definitely had to close out a karmic cycle. They had to cut the cords. They had to release something from their past. So tell me now what this person is hoping for when they return here to their Divine Feminine. What is this person hoping for? Pardon me? So Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. They've got this renewed sense of optimism and hope that they can get this new beginning with you. They can put down this solid foundation, and you've got the solid foundation in the other deck. But Page of Wands, they have this optimism and confidence, and that's what I was feeling. The Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups. So this person feels confident that the two of you can move past this stuck, avoiding energy, because this person was definitely avoiding connecting with you, reconnecting with you, because A, because they knew they hurt you the way they acted, but B, because I think this person was just so fearful of being hurt again or being stuck in a situation that caused them a lot of pain and anxiety. But the Eight of Wands is someone who's moving forward, they're progressing, they're travelling away from the past. Oh, and you got the Eight of Cups as well, and the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups together. So this is someone who not only wants to reunite with you, but they want to build this relationship. They want to build on this connection with you. Friendship, love, connection. And I just put the deck on the Empress. So I do think this person is going to come in here with a confession. They're going to say to you, I never meant to make you feel rejected, or like I didn't love you, or I didn't care about you. I was scared to end up in the same toxic situation, and I just put the deck on Justice. So this person knows they have to make things right, but I also feel you're both being granted a renewal of this connection, being granted another opportunity, because the divine can see that you both are ready for the change. You're both ready to make the effort with each other. You're both ready to see each other's point of view, because I feel the divine, if the divine didn't think you were both ready for this, there wouldn't be this strong energy of reunion and renewal coming through. So let me get a message from Mother Mary's deck on this beautiful Easter Sunday, because it's still Easter Sunday here right now in the UK. For many of you in other parts of the world, Easter Sunday is over, but right now here in this present moment we're still on Easter Sunday. And we're going to get this full message from Mother Mary's Oracle deck. Okay, let's see what message will we bring through for the Twin Flame Collective, and then I'm going to pull a card from my other Oracle deck. So let's see, which card would you like me to read? What is the message, please and thank you? Okay, I'm going in here. Okay. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. Ooh, look at that card. And the colour's fabulous. So, card 38. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. So let's see. Okay. I provide life without limit. You have no need to fear loss or lack any longer. For everything that dies, new life is created to supplant it. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I can provide all with wisdom, grace, and even joyful humour. You can find a way to delight in life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you now. If only you can open your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, which keeps you uncertain. But trust in me, my child, and be nourished in my loving garden of love. So this oracle comes at a time when you are being asked to let go of all fears of abandonment in your relationship, or fears of failure at work, or fears of not being recognised or valued by the people around you. Fears that would prevent you from taking the steps that you need to take now or in the future. This oracle comes at a time when your financial situation is healing and you need to trust in new ways of feeling open to abundance reaching you. It comes at a time of when all those around you might be in fear and reaction because of a recent trauma or situation, and you're needed to be the one who stays in your heart and in the trust of the divine plan. You might be the one through which the mother wants to pour her assistance through, because you are capable of remaining open to her and not closing down in distrust or shock. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden comes to you with a gift of abundance, and you are asked to remain open and to know that she has endless provisions through which she blesses the unfolding spiritual destinies of all her children with. This oracle comes with a special message. If you have been wondering if something will take off and flourish or thrive, the answer to your question is yes, and that's in relationships, in life, and career. So I feel that's just, there has been a lot of stuck energy between you and this person, but I feel Mother Mary has been working through whoever the Divine Feminine is here to truly get you to stay focused on your healing Divine Feminine, because I remember I said there's some sort of gift of abundance coming in, or some sort of wish being granted, or some sort of opportunity. And I feel the reward is coming through because you allowed Mother Mary to keep you grounded and centered. And it says there in that oracle deck that, you know, at a time when other people would have, you know, lost sight of what mattered, or became mistrusting or fearful of the outcome, you stood your ground and stayed in your path and trusted the divine plan, which is what I was talking about last night. You get to a point where you understand everything about the divine plan is, you know, when you understand your soul is following the divine plan, and it's a soul contract with your masculine and with everyone around you, and you understand that your soul's just following the guidelines and all the plan you made. When you just trust the divine plan, and trust your masculine know the divine plan also. And that's why I feel this higher self of that, whoever this was struggling a wee bit, because I feel like the physical manifestation of your higher self masculine was not allowing the higher self to connect. It was not allowing the spirit guides and the angels and the higher self to connect. They were repressing their intuition and their spiritual gifts. And that was why and that's why I feel it's taken so long. The water temple. I have to be the sacred water of life and devotion. So that one came out in its own, but I'm going to pull one as well. So I'll probably not read both of their long messages, but let me see. Can I pull one more card, please, to close out this twin flame message on this beautiful Easter Sunday? We send thanks to beautiful Yeshua. Okay. Okay. Lady of the Lake, intention. I conjure magic. Okay, so I'm sure that Lady of the Lake card came out before. So I will read a quick one first of all. 17, Water Temple. Let's see. I will just read the short version of the, since there's 2 cards to read. So Water Temple, devotion. I bow to the sacred water of life. So dedication, embodying and practice. So it says, become one with the universal flow of love through dedicated spiritual practice. Sacred ceremony enhances clarity, harmony, and your connection to spirit. When you embody spirit, you embrace the everlasting soul within you. We are human and divine, a body, temple, and an eternal spirit. The body houses infinite wisdom, pleasure, and endless possibilities. You can experience deep bliss by developing a meaningful relationship with your higher self as a human expression of the divine. Bless your sacredness through heartfelt ritual and celebration. Located through Bali, Hindu water temples are sacred sites of spiritual practice and worship. The sacred springs are believed to hold purifying and restorative properties. Visitors from all over the world come to these water shrines to appreciate their natural beauty and bathe in the mountains' water. So, again, that's just what I was saying there about following the divine plan and trusting where your higher self is leading you, okay? Trust in that temple. You're trusting the temple that's housing your soul, but also trusting your soul to lead you onto the right path. So, Lady of the Lake. I'm sure I have read this one before, but Lady of the Lake, I conjure my magic, cherish, prevail. So the Lady of the Lake is a high priestess of Avalon. As a sorceress with enchanted power, she is here to assure you of your mystical capabilities. The enchantress invites you to manifest everlasting blessings with captivating intention. Ask, make a wish, have faith in your vision and action, your dreams, and graciously collect your crown jewels. Design your idyllic life, home and kingdom with delicious delight. It's time to focus on your transformation, embody your inner creatrix, and craft wonders. Manifesting isn't about getting, it's about becoming. You have the power to summon a revolution in your life through embodiment, practices, and heartfelt ritual. You may wish to embrace faith in everything you do, to draw enchanting dreams to you now. The more you trust and let go of the outcome, the more you become a match for what you truly desire. Faith-filled inspiration and consistent momentum are a commanding combination. Giving thanks in all situations is the grace of the goddess. As you show appreciation for your blessings, a sense of hope encircles you. Your grace is your strength, and your gratitude leads to happiness, self-trust, and optimism. Align your intentions with the luminous essence of the goddess to co-create an experience that elevates your spirit and the collective vibration. This oracle reassures you that your preparation and plans will bring about blessed miracles now. So, love it. Love it. What an amazing reading. So, let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family, and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very, very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. Excuse me. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.